Well, bring out the Gimp.
I think the Gimp's sleeping.
Well, I guess you just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Hello everybody, BrioS here. So that clip was from the movie that inspired this build, and I enjoyed the movie a lot. I really love the movie, one of my favorite movies, and if you know what movie it is, put it down in the comment section below, together with the year it was made. And if you love it as much as I do, that will make you feel pretty darn old because it's older than it looks, but still a classic. So anyway, let's get down to this mech. This is the Gargoyle, the 80-ton clan omnimech that moves really fast. And as you can see, it looks gorgeous in a Pharken pattern with those bones and bow-legged legs. And slap on a few circles for eyes, and you have a cute, yet a kind of a scary looking mech. Anyway, so as I was saying, this is the Gargoyle D to be precise, because of the 2 energy hard points in the CT. And being an omnimech, you can swap all the parts around. So this is a typical Gargoyle Brawler using a large caliber ballistic backed up with a whole bunch of lasers. And let's get down to the build. So running an LB20 in the right arm, together with 10 ER micro lasers with the E side torsos and the A left arm, combined with the prime right arm. So it's a kind of a Pharken mech, all this on the D center torso. 4 tons of LB20 ammo for the LB20. Most of the time it's enough, and you can do quite a lot of damage, even poke the enemy at range to irritate them. A T-Core Mark 1 in the right torso increases the range of the ER micro lasers. These weapons cycle really fast, don't do much damage, but you can bolt them. 10 is about the maximum you can go without ghost heat. Problem is the short range, and with the T-Core Mark 1, it gets up to 164 meters with skills on this build. And that's it, 17 double heat sinks, and with speed tweak, this mech moves a beautiful 84.6 kph, and it has the mobility of a heavy, so you can play it like a heavy brawler. But the only problem is that this mech, the Gargoyle, has a really huge CT, so not top tier, I will admit, but still fun and able to push out the damage if you can play it cautiously. So let's get down to skills. So being a brawler, let's take a look at survival skills. Yeah, you would love to put in more survival skills, but for me, I'm only putting in 15 because I am putting in a lot in mobility. 16 as you can see here. So with this, it enhances my armor and structure by a bit, but it will help. Every little bit helps when you're brawling. 9.8% bonus for armor and a 5.8 structure bonus. Always useful combined with the very few defensive quirks on the Gargoyle. For mobility, as I said, I put in 16. That's where most of the SPs, rather than going to survival, I put into mobility. Gargoyles have pretty good mobility for an assault, so being a percentage bonus, I decided to invest quite a bit in mobility, targeting these 3 speed tweak skills to get a beautiful 84 kph. One thing about Gargoyles, they are assault mechs, but they can go really fast if you want to, and they can surprise quite a few enemies. The rest of the bonuses, as you can see all here, gives you some XL decel bonuses, and more importantly a turn rate bonus. 10.5% XL bonus, 14% decel bonus, and a beautiful 24% turn rate bonus, allowing you to turn fast and reposition yourself and get out of, well, troublesome situations. And of course, firepower is where everybody loves it. ER micro lasers have a very fast cycle time and a short laser duration, but still investing 3 nodes in laser duration, so that I have a laser duration decrease of 7.5%. So I can deal damage faster, turn my arms to shield, turn my torso rather, and wait for the weapons to cycle back. And altogether, the other bonuses on this mech allows it to do quite a lot. So also having 2 ballistic spread nodes for the LB20. The LB on this build actually has a 10% spread quirk. So combine, or rather a 5% spread quirk, combined with the 2 spread skills nodes here. Yep, that's 15% LB spread reduction for the LB20, which is really sweet. 1 extra node for magazine capacity, increasing the ammo a bit. Couldn't have enough skill points to get the second one, but this will be sufficient, I suppose. And other bonuses like a cooldown reduction of 6%, The LB actually has a ballistic cooldown of 10%, so for the ballistic that's a 16% ballistic cooldown, and heat reduction of 6.6 is very nice because this build is actually pretty cool with the 17 double heat sinks and the other heat dissipation skills, but being a brawler you don't want to shut down, so every little bit helps. Range of 6% is nice. I would love to increase it more, but that's all I could get because ER micro lasers have a really short range. But I thought I will compensate it by having more speed, which is what I did with mobility as mentioned earlier. So talking about heat dissipation skills, let's get down to operations. Operations is really important for heat dissipation. Heat management is a very vital skill in the game. So this configuration gives me 5 nodes of cool run, dissipating my heat from the 17 double heat sinks by 10% more, which is nice, and 5 nodes of heat containment, increasing my heat capacity by 15% before I need to flush or run away to, well, cool down. And auxiliary only 6 SPs. I wanted to get the cool shots one, but it is a pretty cool mech as you see from the gameplay, so one single cool shot should be sufficient. And yep, the rest is all going to strikes. So these 6 SPs is to boost the strikes, which are really lethal. I like my strikes, so yep, I confess I do. So this gives you 2 strikes which you can throw down on the enemy, either to deter movement, nobody would like to walk into smoke except your friendly team, and it also can do a lot of damage if you are lucky enough. So that's it. That's the Gimp. Yep, a rare mech I give names to, the Gimp. And that's it. So let's get down to the gameplay. Let's show you the Gimp walking in and having some smashing thrusting action. So let's go. For the first match of this video, we have a match on a map that suits this build really nicely, and choosing maps is really important for this build because of its really short range weapons. The ER micro lasers having a range of only 164 meters. So moving up cautiously, gonna move to the side here and shoot people as they come up the ramp. And of course on Mining Collective, it's all about the ramps. So here we have the first customer. It's an assassin, Assassin 21 obviously. Oh, I'm trying to get a strike out, targeting that corner, but nope, somebody else gets it. So here they are going up as usual. I'm being very cautious because the team is very stacked, the opposing team. So I'm just gonna take pop shots as they move up and turn left. So the Marauder 2C, left torso is already caught, managed to drop a strike targeting the side wall. Enemy will be focused on the front, and they will not see the strike coming down, and as you can see, it does lots of damage. Yet again, being really cautious because just over the ramp will probably be the whole enemy assault lance. Don't really want to go over because of the huge center torso hitbox, which will probably take lots of damage. Friendly team is moving up, so gonna support them soon.
Got one assault heading to Fox 4.
New target acquired.
Yep, enemy assaults are there. Yeah, I could get really cramped. So I'm gonna go left
above
here.
Echo 4, high.
Yeah, that's a quick draw. Surprising, not a 4-4.
It's a quick draw.
Yeah. Oh, it is a 4-4. My mistake. It's always a 4-4, isn't it? So as you can see, friendly, based on the minimap, friendly team is moving up along the ramp. I can't outduel a 4-4. It'll outjump me.
Better turn right. I'm with
So
you.
time to brawl. Yeah, Black Nana is here. Left torso's caught.
Tinkerman, turn right.
Target
Let's go up.
destroyed.
But yeah, like I said, they have a nice firing line there.
They are pushing Echo 4 now.
New
So
target
I'll just wait.
acquired.
Dropping another strike.
New target.
I don't think the strike did much damage.
Please don't stand
But I
there.
got
mate.
at least one hit.
Please.
Blow of the arm of the awesome. The LB really is causing damage.
Acquired.
He is now one shot. So once you get within optimal range, the fast firing ER micro lasers can do quite a lot of damage.
New target acquired.
We have the advantage in terms of numbers. Fafner comes in for the kill, but I get that kill.
New target acquired.
Oh, this assassin, he's licked now.
Target destroyed.
Oh, but the Fafner gets the kill, I think. I think we've got this zone up already.
Acquired.
So time to brawl. I've got lots of armor left.
Acquired.
Charging forward. This guy's left torso is gone. I need to take his right torso to take him out. One more shot, come on. The ER micro lasers cycle fast, but everybody wants to kill.
Target destroyed.
Bit of friendly damage. But I got a KMDD. Quick draw drops down. The game is over, so he's just not gonna delay the inevitable. Can I get the kill? Just squeezing through, taking friendly fire damage. He's really barely hit. Can I get the kill? Oh yes. In fact, I think that was an ammo explosion based on the paper doll. So getting 2 kills, not too bad. Playing very cautiously, moving in at the correct time. That's what brawlers do. Don't just rush in aimlessly. So look at the damage. It's 1128. Lots of damage. 2 kills, mostly due to the strikes actually, the damage. And a score of 550. Very respectable. All in this wonderful Gargoyle. So as you could see from the previous match, the ER macro lasers cycle really fast and do lots of damage if allowed to keep firing. And with the crit taking LB20 with the ballistic cooldown, you can do quite a lot of damage in a brawling situation. Problem is always getting there in one piece because of the short range and the huge CT hitbox of the Gargoyle. But if you do, it's lovely. And the strikes of course do lots of damage. I admit, I love my strikes. And some tryhards don't like strikes, they say it's a loser weapon. But hey, it's a weapon, it takes skill to use, it takes about 10 seconds to land, so not as easy as you would like to think. So here we are moving along Death Valley in Tourmaline Desert. Fox 6, Fox 7 is always dangerous, but people love to take this route. It is the fastest route. That ramp is always dangerous, the one on my left. So I'm going to go to this one, because I have a bit more speed. Peek out, and see what I can do with my LB20. Yep, one guy running into cover. Checking left.
New target
Yep,
acquired.
this valley is clear. The enemy has surrendered the valley to us, which is always a mistake. Target's presenting himself, Vapor Eagle Brawler in the valley. More mechs coming in. I might not be doing much damage at this range in my LB,
Target acquired.
but pellets to the face always deters the enemy. So yep, spreading damage all over that bushwhacker.
Artillery
Dropping one strike
activated.
in that valley. Hopefully I'll get some damage, but may need to deter them as we move up. But here our team is already engaging an assault echo. It's a bludgeon, so let's go bludgeon him. Get it? Get it? So anyway, I'm a brawler, so I should take point. Oh, he's showing me his rear. ER macro lasers and LB to his rear. ER macro lasers cycle again, taking him out. Pushing forward to Delta.
Delta,
2-0. It's the crap hero Florentine. He's out of position. He knows it. CT is called. LB20 to the CT and he's down. Out for the count.
Fox 6, Fox 6. Bushwhacker India CT.
Call is made. Time to move in.
Delta 5-1 heavy.
New target acquired.
Yep. You guys okay with Juliet?
Maybe. Alright.
Yeah, I'll come help. Also known as I'll come and steal your kill.
So moving in to support these two guys against this enemy here, this rifleman. Was kind of worried that there'll be more than a rifleman, but I think this rifleman is in trouble. Can't really pitch up. Assaults have problems pitching, but I'll just chew on his leg. Nom nom nom, there goes one leg. Can't pitch up, so gonna aim for the other leg. Not too fixated over his CT. Oh, yep. Oh well.
Nice.
Yep,
I was hoping
7-4.
to get a kill, but I guess
Hotel
not.
Lakes.
New target
Bravo CT.
acquired.
So 7-4, time to rush to the other side to get some kills and damage in. Still really fresh.
Don't rush
Lots
it.
of
7-6.
lots of armor to give.
Echo, there's a Foxtrot heavy.
Yep, out. Dueling. Foxtrot.
Yeah, one urban mech dueling with Moshi. Moshi's a really nice lady. You should follow her. She's a streamer. So link to her Twitch channel is in my description below. But in this match I'm keeping her company because 2 mechs versus an RB is good odds.
Is a ghost sniper somewhere?
So somebody stole the kill. Oh well.
Possibly
So-
Fox 7.
Echo 7.
Echo 7. Yep, I see it.
10-7, mop up time. Trying to find the last two. Kind of a waste because I have so much armor to
Are you
give.
streaming? Are you around for a while? It's good.
Now just having a few quick games.
And you can see that's a...
Alright, man.
Acquired.
Oh, it's gonna be a... Yep. It's a
Oh, it's one of
gauze
those
sniper.
beautiful snipers.
Hiding in the rear, being a ranged support mech.
It's so
Yep.
pretty. So fresh.
Yeah, it's so fresh. Let's fix it. Gonna go in brawling because I have so much armor. His gauze rifle cycles slowly. So, well, somebody stole his torso. I did most of the damage. Trying to get a kill, jumping down. Lots of terrain. Enemy is using the terrain well. I bet you it's not intentionally. But causing me problems because of the pitch. Come on, I want to kill the CT cord. Oh, and I got him with the fast-firing ER microlasers and the LB.
Yep, thank you, thank you. Damn it, all these stealth mechs.
So this was a smashing performance. Now just looking for the last stealth mech. It's a stealth hellspawn, so just gonna find it and try to smash it to bits. And as you can see, I'm still pretty fresh, kinda disappointed. Brawler should always take lots of damage and take point. But I was supporting Moshi and friends in the rear, so yep, against that rifleman, so yep, kinda out of position. So talking about positioning, here we have the hellspawn stealth. Trying to spot it, you don't need to lock on, just put your reticle over. He's shut down, can I get the kill?
Acquired.
Guess not, somebody else got the kill, but I did
Good
try.
job, guys.
Yeah, and a good job it was. 3 kills and with armor to spare. So let's take a look at the damage output right now. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. 908 damage, 3 kills, all solo, not bad. 4 KMDDs also. A good smashing brawling performance by the Gimp. And a match score of 537.